In the year 2028, one Big Mac will equal $1 million. From the Gospel of John McAfee. Bro, just learn to code. The Project Freedom Podcast.
Welcome back, friends. And we are going to load the Korea FUD tonight. Cody Moose says 400 million. Isn't that like 4 Bitcoin or something? I lost track with all the monopoly money floating around. Yes. Sam Perchansky says guava greater than Korean plum. All right, guys. So we are going to load the Korea FUD tonight. But first, I actually want to show you guys a video. And let's just watch it. You know what, fellas? I think I might did it again. I might need to share with audio. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, guys. Here we go.
I mean, it feels like a big deal. Do they have capabilities to actually hack a lot more things, including central banks?
Well, they actually have done a couple hacks against central banks as well as other financial institutions and crypto platforms. So they are going after big targets and they're getting big money. I mean, 400 million is pretty significant. It's actually about 1.5% of their economy from 2020.
China, what is their ability to convert that crypto into cash that they can actually put to use? Because, of course, a lot of this is about funding the military build-out and the nuclear program in North Korea.
Right, they are able to do it. They have a pretty elaborate process, and once they get the funds, they pretty carefully work through a number of steps to basically get it out. So it is working. And of course, they're also going after more and more non-Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. It used to be mostly Bitcoin. Now they're going after Ether and some other altcoins even as well.
But Joanna, presumably because it's crypto, it's easier to track. So is it hard to recuperate the money, to get the money back?
It appears to be, and it's one of those things. I mean, the U.S. government has had a couple high-profile cases where they have gotten crypto back, but it isn't easy to do that, at least not at this point. So can things be tracked to some extent? But they are going through, say, decentralized exchanges, and they're swapping things out. And so obviously Chainalysis, which did this study, has been able to monitor this, but it is still pretty hard to actually track down crypto and get it back at this point.
Well. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that other than what else did they say that these people hacked? Those crazy, shadowy North Korean hackers. The banks, right? Call me crazy. Sounds like foreshadowing to me. I think Sam might know what I'm talking about. It says select caller team in the house. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. So here's the actual article that I was reading on this. And this was all over the news in a couple places, but I don't think we need to go through the entire thing. 400 million, which, I mean, that's not like an insane amount, right? In retrospect, I mean, it's a large amount of money, but I think in 2018, I think it was the total throughout the year was 650 million. So several years before, they were able to take more money, right? Chainalysis, and that's just a blockchain analytics firm. They really just do blockchain analytics, et cetera, et cetera. They were the ones who kind of caught all this, but I think the exchanges knew this was going on. I mean, that happens all the time, right, guys? If you go into this article, some of these exchanges had their wallets hot. They were using hot wallets, not cold storage, which is kind of retarded if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a guava farmer. Am I crazy, Randall? I don't know. 6 months. We had a cyber pandemic. I'll be back to tell you guys. Told you so. Who could have ever thunk? Who could have thunk that, right? And what else are they doing? The thefts were carried out by Lazarus, which I thought Lazarus was a Russian group. I'm not sure. Man, those crazy Russian people. Boy, oh boy, those crazy Russian hackers, right, guys? Virtually for all the North Korean groups, it tracks, blah, 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 blah. I think, guys, they took regular money too, but basically, guys, the whole article just kind of goes into the fact that like Kim Jong-un over there is going to be using that for his military operations. I don't know. And also, guys, I thought we haven't seen that guy in a while. Didn't he disappear? Sam says it's not like there are pallets of physical U.S. dollars trafficked around the world by dudes in Toyotas with machine guns and armor or anything. Yeah, good point. Good point, man. Good point. I mean, we know this happens, right? We know this happens with just regular money and all kinds of stuff, right? But I think the whole point of this was to literally load the Korea FUD. So if you guys want to check that article out, I'll go ahead and post that in the live chat right here. But again, like I said, happens. I'll be back to say that I told you so. I have to run tonight, guys. It was a short stream, so I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.